Hey everybody, I'm Kyle Cray. When you think of Purdue University, what comes to your mind? For many people, it's being known as the cradle of astronauts and our historic contribution to the space program. For others, it's the success of the athletic programs. Some would point to the achievements of faculty, students, and alumni, or the iconic brick buildings that cover the campus. While all this is true, a hidden treasure found throughout the campus is its sculptures, each created from various artists with unique inspirations. Some of the statues on the West Lafayette campus depict famous individuals that had a connection to Purdue. The first woman to pilot an airplane across the Atlantic and holder of many aviation records, honors, and awards, Amelia Earhart was recruited to Purdue by then-President Edward Elliott, who was impressed by her spirit of adventure as well as her message to women. She met formally and informally with students, seldom speaking about her achievements in aviation, but instead focusing on vocational aptitudes, goals, and careers for women. At a time when opportunities for women were limited and most studied home economics at Purdue, Earhart said all people, men and women, could be whatever they wanted to be. This bronze statue of Amelia Earhart stands 8 feet tall and holds an airplane propeller. The statue is a duplicate of one made by California artist Ernest Shelton in 1969. One of the newer statues on campus, the Block P, a Purdue icon that has been part of the university tradition for more than 100 years. The 8-foot-tall bronze sculpture by Rick and Rita Hadley of Otterbein, Indiana, is a likeness of Purdue's iconic Block P, but only partially finished, serving as an everlasting reminder that one's educational journey is never complete. This project also is in response to President Cordova's desire to place substantial emphasis on the student experience in the next strategic plan for the university. This sculpture, entitled Transformation, depicts the transformation of a person or student experiences as he or she becomes more educated and enlightened. The class of 1952 raised $860,000 in private contributions for this 40-foot bronze sculpture and to provide academic scholarships in commemoration of their 50th year. The sculpture weighs 20 tons and will be the focal point of the renovated agricultural mall in the future. Renowned Spanish artist Faustino Azcárate designed it, and this is the first commissioned work of his in the U.S. Viewed from above, the sculpture appears to be unfurling and creating a symmetrical pattern. This symbolizes what Azcárate refers to as Purdue's continued evolution and changing nature, supported by the strength of its heritage. One of the more uniquely created sculptures on campus is the Silver Bow. Deborah Butterfield created the original sculpture by assembling wooden sticks, logs, and branches into the form of a horse. Photographs of the sculpture were then taken before it was carefully disassembled. The individual pieces were then covered with a ceramic mold material that was fired in a kiln, burning away the wood but leaving an impression in the ceramic. After cleaning, the molds were used to cast replicas of the original wood in bronze, and then the molds were destroyed when the bronze was removed to ensure the sculpture is unique. After reassembling of the various parts, the bronze was then treated with a chemical solution that formed a patina that closely emulates the character of the original wood. Purdue's latest addition to the campus was created by internationally renowned artist Patrick Dougherty, along with Purdue students from landscape architecture, art and design, and horticulture. The serpentine weave of local sticks and saplings sits outside Yukong Pao Hall. This stickwork, recently named Sidewinder, was conceived once he arrived and continued to evolve as the project went on. Gathering inspiration from the works of Fort Ancient Native Americans, such as Serpent Mound in the Ohio Valley, Dougherty wanted to create his own kind of serpent. From the old to the new, Purdue's appreciation of art is shown all over the West Lafayette campus. For Bytes, I'm Kyle Cray.